Okay. So we started with the Lumiere brothers and the very first then J. Smith and an example of Miller and the Sue. Very interesting. These are all links by which they could see those films. So I am telling you about cinema is like taking cold into classes. But because these people are, they've had absolutely zero exposure to filmmaking. So all these things which you all probably know, they have to be told to them from the very basic. And this very famous film, The Kiss in the Tunnel, that's the first time an editing was used. Usually it was just shorter film until the roll was over. In Kiss in the Tunnel, there are two cuts. The train going into the tunnel, the kiss inside the train, and as the train goes out of the tunnel. So, and how George Pérez discovered how magic can be used in cinema by an accident. He was shooting a carriage and his camera fell and he picked it up and shot again and the carriage turned into a car, So he was surprised. Then he realized that by chance the position of the car was exactly the same as the carriage was, and therefore a kind of a magic had been created. So he used that, being a magician, he used that in making a lady disappear, replacing it with a skeleton, and then making her reappear again. So that was the first time special effects were discovered. Again, excited. And a film was made, Hugo, about music. So students were shown snippets of various, as an example, they were also shown snippets, to explain that. Then how an ordinary electrician, at that time, an electrician was like an IT engineer today, where electricity has just been discovered. So an electrician, along with Edison, he made a film, started making film.
Professor, maybe I just want you have any questions for the children or your blessings. They were very keen to meet you all.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Sorry?
Shouldn't it be the other way around? They like to ask some questions.
कुछ पूछना आपको सवाल जवाब. But there's one thing I would like to add here, that the kind of teaching they've had in the last 2 days is really not enough.
I know.
So we made it very clear. ये हमने बहुत इनको समझाया कि जो आपको मिल रहा है वो सिर्फ एक बात हमें मार्ग दिखा रहे हैं. उसके लिए क्या क्या एलिमेंट्स आपको सबसे पहले तो खुद की पहचान तो उनको समझ में आ गया. शरीर को तोड़ना ही जब हम छोटे होते हैं तो शरीर बहुत आसानी से कहीं भी चला जाता है. जब दिमाग बीच में आने लगता है तो हाउ वी लिमिट आवर बीइंग एंड सो दे हैव अंडरस्टूड दैट right now what they have got in these 2 days डेज जो आपको मिला है, आपको समझ में आ गया है कि ये आपको ना तो एक्टर तुरंत बना देगा परसों अगर आप बम्बई चले गए, ना ही आप फिल्म डायरेक्टर, कैमरामैन या स्क्रिप्ट राइटर बन जाएंगे परसों अगर आप बम्बई चले गए। तो ये एक अध्याय है, अध्ययन है। इससे आपको हमने सोच बहुत एक बेसिक मूल तरीके से दी है। आपको इसे समझना है, उसके ऊपर फिर अध्ययन करना है, उसके तरीके इनको बताए हैं, which is literature, poetry, painting, the study of a lot of classics, learning dance, martial arts, music, for everyone, whether you're an actor or a director, the understanding of the human body, your own self, thereby understanding the world outside and elements of all that. The importance of understanding your own ethnicity, because that is where you should create from. तो ये सब इनको समझ में आ गया है कि ये कोई नहीं कि हमने दोनों की वर्कशॉप की तो आप परसों चले जाएंगे, हमें तो सब कुछ हो जाएगा। ये इसमें 5 साल लगाओ, 6 साल लग। अच्छी बात यह है कि इसमें कुछ काफ़ी छोटे बच्चे भी हैं जो 14-15 साल के हैं। और एक्चुअली मुझे खुशी थी हमें कि ये लोग आ गए, बिकॉज आज के ज़माने में जहाँ पे इतनी मीडिया की इमेजेस इनको मिलती हैं, व्हाट्सएप पे और इंस्टाग्राम की खुद ही बनाते रहते हैं, तो इस माहौल में एक क्लासिकल सिनेमा की इमेजेस देखना, समझना, अपने शरीर को समझना कि इसका जो पोइट्री, पेंटिंग, लिटरेचर के बिना आपका आर्टिस्ट का जर्नी शुरू भी नहीं हो सकता है और आपको अपनी पढ़ाई भी करनी है। ये सब हमने इनको समझा दिया है। तो
और एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ जो हुई कि बच्चों के अंदर इतनी ज़्यादा एंथुसियाज्म डेवलप हो गई फ्रॉम द टाइम व्हेन दे केम, and by the time they didn't want to go home, they wanted to work in 7 o'clock in the evening.
How did they choose them?
they just came. There was no actual process. I don't know. They
There
chose.
was a process through which they were advertised, and in each district, each section, like some are from Chandrapur, Panna, local, Bhopal. So
People from Bhopal also?
who is from Bhopal? Yeah, who's from Chandrapur, Panna, local, from other districts, Banswara. They all
यहाँ
translate.
पेपर में देख के आप लोग आए?
Nagaon.
पेपर में देख के आप लोग आए? कुछ लोग सर सोशल मीडिया में, तो व्हाट्सएप
Mostly social media.
So basically they are not dead. We have told them clearly कि ये एक लंबी जर्नी है, इसमें बहुत अध्ययन करना है, ग्रहण करना है, और अभी आप लोग कईयों में तो आपको पढ़ाई भी खत्म करनी है, लेकिन शुरुआत अभी से करो सोचने की। So even we work with the idea of composition of the human form, how it creates. We even said go to Khajuraho and now begin to start identifying कि अगर एक फ्रेम है हॉरिजॉन्टल या वर्टिकल, उसमें जो बॉडी की पोजीशन है उनका क्या मतलब है, व्हाट इज द इमोशन दैट इज क्रिएटेड। Start studying life around you, start studying yourself, start studying everything that you can find before you can become an artist. It is not an overnight 2-day workshop job.
It is a 4-day workshop.
Okay, sorry. Like it is a 5-year process after you have completed your basic education. Okay?
Thank you so
बट
much.
they are one-
एक चीज़ मैं ऐड करना चाहूँगा, इन बच्चों में इतनी ज़्यादा प्रतिभा है, they don't even know themselves. Their amazing ability to focus and to recall. After every lecture, when they were asked what they learned, they were packed with the replies. They knew the answers. I'll say they are better than city kids. Only thing in this place, they haven't had the opportunities, to grow. If they are given the opportunities, ये लोग किसी से भी टक्कर मार सकते हैं। मैं और कहना चाहूँगा कि मीता और मेरे बीच में इतनी ज़बरदस्त, हम लोगों की टीचिंग मेथड में इतनी ज़्यादा सिनर्जी आ गई, इतनी ज़्यादा, there was so much give and take, and it merged, both the kind of pedagogy, it merged with the whole process.
Actually, we just took off from each other. Like he would do something, then I would take it. I think we both taught for a very long time, 20 years. So it just becomes natural to not isolate, but to make it inclusive. But I also want to say कि ऐसा नहीं कि आपके पास opportunities नहीं है. Today with multimedia and social media and all that, the important thing is that एक बार ये समझ आ जाए तो कम से कम आप अपना एक इंडिविजुअलिटी बना सकते हैं, जो दुनिया आपको परोस रही है, ज़रूरी नहीं कि आप वो ले कि वो ही एक है। आपके अंदर एक करेज आ जाएगी कि हमारा एक सोच है और उस सोच को जितना आप डेवलप करें उतना ही अच्छा है। स्पेशली आज के ज़माने में हम तो बहुत लकी थे भाई, हमको सोशल मीडिया था नहीं बचपन में, तो बड़े फुर्सत में बड़े हुए।
So now I'd like to conclude and thank the two of them. This is the last session. इसके बाद इन लोग को बॉटल बताया जाएगा. Thank you so much. Today just press at 5 o'clock. Please go to your rooms and rest. 6 बजे करना? Okay, 6 बजे करना. The little ones are made. Can you show the film which they've made in these 2 days?
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That would be nice.
On mobile, I believe they made it on their
Mobile in about 10 to 15 minutes. And they knew very little about editing when they made this one. And they made it without an editing.
Please notice her lovely body language.
Besides that, इन्होंने जो कट्स मारे हैं, तो पहले थ्रॉटल कर रहा है, फिर किक कर रहा है, he just simply shot it in the correct sequence. Boy opening the door, and they got it so fast. I can show them just one example of it camera, and they